Welcome back, fellow warriors, to more Starfield. Last episode, we went up to the unidentified ship above Primoma. Paradise. The Paradise planet. Going on from there. Let's go!
You may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain. I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist.
Never seen a ship like yours before.
Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
So, here we are. Let's talk. No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down.
Is it difficult being captain of a colony ship?
Difficult is the wrong word. It can be both challenging at times and also exciting. Our mission was to rebuild humanity on a distant world, believing that we were Earth's last hope. To think that while there has always been a Brackenridge in the captain's chair, that I am the one to finally oversee our journey's end is truly exhilarating. But with this stumbling block in our path, at this final moment, I fear tough choices will need to be made.
How's your crew holding up?
A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually.
How long have you been captain?
I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly.
Sounds like you could use some help with your situation here.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
It's too ancient.
We suspect that our equipment is woefully obsolete compared to whatever you all have now. In all honesty, we never expected to need to communicate with anyone, so our comms aren't particularly robust. That limits our options. We even attempted communicating with lights and sounds, something we saw in an old movie, but I don't believe they picked up on it. If anything, it may have inadvertently alarmed them.
Trying to offload the hard part to someone else now. Oh, a Paradiso. Okay. Paradiso. The people of Paradiso want to help. Want the same. I'll help.
Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
If you had claim to this planet, why could others settle here?
When we left Earth, there were no claims to planets this far out into space. We had assumed that we were the only ones attempting a generational journey such as this, meaning that there would be no need for a formal claims process. Regardless, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, did manage to file a charter for this planet's first colony, to be named New Jamestown. According to his records, no one took it seriously when he filed it, so likely it was either ignored or the records were lost to the ages. Given humanity's lack of interest in colonizing the far reaches of space at the time, it shouldn't have been a problem, but again, here we are now.
Why not just find another planet?
Based on the data our ancestors had when they launched this endeavor, it was determined that this was the perfect planet for us. Even if we had another viable candidate planet, we lack the resources to get there. And as you know, it took us 200 years to get here. Our people have no desire to go back to drifting the stars so their children's children can possibly settle on an inferior planet.
I mean, I could do it if you tell me what you'd like me to say to them.
Excellent. Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to see this our way. So, speak with their leadership and see if you can negotiate a solution on our behalf. Preferably, get them to see things our way. Report back to me and let me know what they say, and we'll go from there.
Are you out of your mind? There's no way they'll go for that.
I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, and I intend to fight for it. But as you're currently our only hope, perhaps you'll honor my request and give it your all, for the sake of some very weary travelers who have come a very long way to be here. Thank you.
You guys are asshats.
Just stay out of trouble.
I have a mind to just kill you all. How about that?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I
whoa,
think I'll always be more comfortable in space.
How about I blow up your goddamn ship? How about that?
Wait, hey.
There's threats coming from outside our ship.
Hey! So it is true. An actual stranger aboard our ship? Wow.
Hey, weren't you
I'm
just
Zaylen.
saying the
I didn't
week
catch your name.
before we are...
Oh, jeez. Sorry, of course you don't know my name. We never met. I'm Yue. Wow, I never thought this would happen.
No, I didn't say that. Clearly, that's ridiculous. I mean, are you sure that was me?
Good to meet you, Yue.
No, that was definitely you. And you definitely said that. I remember.
Okay, fine.
Let you get back to what you're
All
doing.
right.
Sure. Well, unless there's anything else you want to talk about.
I mean, there is. I didn't want that to end. What do you do on the ship?
Oh, I'm the navigation officer. Though I switch between nav and piloting. I'll be honest, the ship pretty much flies itself. Its destination hasn't changed since it launched, and we're here now, so I'm not sure what's next. See, the nav system's not perfect. We encounter stuff that our forebears didn't originally count on. Astral bodies, space debris, stuff like that. So sometimes I need to take manual control and get out of tricky situations. Then there was the time I used those unaccounted for anomalies to our advantage. Slingshotted us around a few stars that weren't supposed to be there, saved some fuel and knocked a few decades off our journey. Pretty incredible stuff. It's incredible. I'm pretty excited to meet new people and ask them all sorts of questions. I wonder about all we've missed this whole time while humanity has advanced around us.
Quite a lot, my dear.
I'll be watching the skies for you.
But you guys are such assholes,
because
I
our
might
equipment's
actually kill
old
you all.
Doesn't mean it won't work to take down
I mean, your
trouble.
captain, at least.
Hold up.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
I've heard about you, but
You guys are fucking asshats.
strict rules around
Your captain's an asshat, and I want to murder her.
Make me sick.
Captain Brackenridge says the future is bright, but I think the constant was pretty bright too, so I don't really know what she means.
I'm glad you're not an alien, but that would have been so cool.
Right?
I'm happy for the children, that they will know we are not alone out here.
That's not right.
I'm Julia, the Constant's chief historian.
Hello,
It's
Julia.
nice to meet you on this momentous occasion.
Nice to meet you, too. What can you tell me about the Constant?
As chief historian, I can tell you a lot, probably. What do you want to know? We're the descendants of wealthy elites, intellectuals, artists, scientists, and others who left Earth in 2040 to spread humanity to the stars. The thinking was that Earth's days were numbered for a variety of reasons. Our finder, Rupert Brackenridge, had the foresight to plan for the worst. Thus, he constructed this colony ship to settle what seemed like the most habitable planet we could find, knowing full well it would take generations to reach. We suspected that we may have been the only ones to leave Earth, given that no one else seemed to have the same idea. I'm glad we appeared to be wrong.
How long?
Well, we launched Tuesday, September 27th, 2140. So, about 190 years now. Would have been longer, but it turns out we have an ace navigator who saved us some time with some tricky maneuvers. ECS stands for Earth Colony Ship. We wanted a fairly inclusive name to represent the planet, and not a particular nation of origin. There was an old colony ship that sailed across the oceans of Earth from a country called England to settle on a new continent. It was called either the Susan or Sarah Constant. No one seems to know for sure, so ours was shortened to just Constant. Ironically enough, that ship also reached what they thought was new land, and found it populated when they arrived. As chief historian, I can tell you a lot, probably. What do you want to know?
Sorry, I just finished an off a bag of chips. That's enough.
You know where to find me if you ever want to know more.
Can you tell me more about what it means to be the chief historian?
If you ask around, people will either tell you my job is absolutely critical to the mission, or I just hang out, read, and watch movies. There's more to it than that. Officially, I'm assigned to the role of chief historian. Generations ago, it used to be lawkeeper of humanity, but that seemed a bit too lofty. While I don't think my job is as important as captain, engineering officer, or cultivation manager, it's still vital to our mission.
Very vital. Were you assigned?
Of course. Everyone was assigned their roles here. We don't choose our roles, since there are only so many of us, and every job is critical. Someone has to prove themselves either exceptionally bad at their job, or exceptionally good at another, in order to be moved. But that rarely happens.
You enjoy what you do?
I do. But sometimes it's frustrating to convince some people that my job is important, since it's not directly related to our continued survival. There was a time where I thought my sister was the lucky one, running the hydroponics farm and being responsible for feeding everyone on board. But I grew to like my work, and working with children is nice, especially since I'll never have any of my own.
Riveting! Yeah. Romance, no mance, if you know what I'm saying.
Another time, then?
Hi, Julia.
Oh. You're less weird than I thought you would be.
I bet you've been on lots of cool space adventures. Just like in the old movies.
Stop!
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
It's almost time to take inventory of our stock again. There. Oh!
Hello?
Hi, I'm Zaylen. And I'm probably the first person from the outside you've met. So, is this some sort of shop? Oh, good luck there, Dayusuke.
Enough.
Hi.
I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome. I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
We have a tech called a grav drive that allows a ship to bend space.
I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today.
What is this? I'm Zaylen. There's something else I need to talk to you about, Ayman.
Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend.
With a ship this old, do you have any good heroic engineering stories?
Many years ago, when I was a junior engineer, the reactor's computer burned out. The computer that controls the reactor's various regulators.
Oh no.
I'll spare you the details, but when that happens, the ship and everyone on it is in danger of turning into a mess of hot slag. I had to jury-rig parts from old media devices to prevent a meltdown. And that's how I became the boss around here.
Cool. What do you do as chief engineer?
Some may say I'm a master of keeping things together with nothing but duct tape and bubble gum. Well, if we had any gum left. Pretty sure that ran out 100 years ago. When I'm not dealing with catastrophic engine failures, I manage the other engineers. We maintain all the machinery, computers, you name it. We keep the life support on, and the ship flying.
Knew about grav drives. Why didn't they wait for it instead of setting out?
Ah, great question. I do not know for sure, but I can venture a guess. All of the reading I've done on the matter suggests that at the time, there was uncertainty that the technology would ever work, or if it did, that it would work at the scale we needed. So, I trust they made the decision to strike out when they did, fully believing it was the only way.
You had more questions for me?
Yes! So many! Does everyone have their own spaceships like you? Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with alien species? I have so many more, but I don't want to take up all your time.
Well, not everyone has their ships, but many people do.
Haha! I knew it! Incredible! Amazing! Simply amazing! In our ancestors' time, only the very wealthy could afford to build ships. Even this ship was only possible by our families pulling together nearly all of their financial resources.
No terraforming, but there are colonies on unhospitable planets. We use hab units and suits.
I'm not surprised. The amount of energy it would take to terraform an entire planet seems improbable. I can assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering rare resources, since there are nearly limitless habitable planets to choose from out there.
Very true. No sentient life as far as I can tell, but plenty of diverse living creatures.
Disappointing, but not unexpected. When you showed up, I tried to tell the others about the Fermi paradox. I suggested that the most likely explanation for you was that humanity had developed faster, more advanced technology and had leapfrogged us. Seems I was right.
You were.
Ah, thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I can have a bit of a big personality, I'm told. So let me know if I ever get on your nerves.
Dude, I would take you on my ship in a heartbeat.
So long!
You and Julia. Your captain can go eat a dick. Probably help her chill out if she did.
I always knew. Canceling.
Oh. Hi, Janet.
Oh. Wow, you're new? Weird. Okay, wasn't expecting this. I guess I should introduce myself? I'm Janet. What's up? You?
I'm just going around trying to freak everybody out. I'm Zaylen, just wanted to introduce myself to everyone.
Oh, well, nice to meet you, I guess. I could take a break to chat if you want.
I would love that. What do you do here?
Certainly not what I want to do.
Yeah, what do you mean by that? You may need to elaborate.
I mean, I hate this job, and there's really nothing I can do about it. I'm the cultivation manager. Fancy words for farmer and fertilizer collector. I didn't have a choice. Most people don't. You get a job, and that's it. Like, I'm great at what I do, but I would enjoy doing literally anything else. Meanwhile, my sister Julia, she gets to hang out with kids all day and watch movies.
You guys...
Kids I couldn't care less about, but she doesn't even care about Earth culture. Ugh.
What's it like living on a college ship?
Oh my god, it's terrible. I don't know how my parents did it, knowing they would never, ever get to leave until they died. Every day, you see exactly the same things. The same people do the same job. It's all the same. All the time. Seriously, the only thing that kept me going was knowing that we were the generation who knew we'd finally get the hell out of here. Although now that we're here, nothing seems to be happening. Sometimes I wonder if my sister was the lucky one.
You mean Julia?
Ah, so you've met her. No, not Julia. Julia and I were actually triplets with our sister Jen, but the ship ran out of one of her medications and she didn't make it. Sucks, but it is what it is. We only have so many supplies, we couldn't exactly get anything new along the way. Anyway, it happened a long time ago. I don't really feel that she's lucky. I'm just frustrated. See you, I guess.
Wait, there were 3 of you and they... Oh, wow. So I would have died.
Hi.
Yeah, I would have died. For sure.
I wonder what it's like out there beyond...
Since I have a chronic illness, yeah, it would have killed me eventually. Hello.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
Aha! The duck.
I've never treated anyone from outside our ship. But if you need help, I'm here for you. Wait, how is it I don't know you? I know everyone on this ship.
A visitor from the outside. I'm a visitor from outside the ship.
Oh my. Yes, of course. Sorry, I was with a difficult patient when the announcement came through. But now I remember. They sent my husband, Mabuti, to greet you.
Oh.
It's quite fortunate that you arrived when you did, for Mabuti's sake. Hopefully you can help resolve our current predicament.
You say it doesn't seem like anything was wrong with him.
There isn't. At least not in the medical sense. Since he was one of the eldest on board, he was ready to volunteer for termination. Thankfully, since you've arrived, that no longer seems necessary. It means that he was going to volunteer his own life for the sake of the others on this ship, due to limited spaces and supplies.
Right.
Like the others, his life would then be honored with special distinction and recorded for history. Rarely we had to make difficult choices when no one would volunteer. But Mabuti, he's too generous to let that happen.
Well, hopefully the situation no longer calls for that.
I certainly hope so, too. It shouldn't.
What was wrong with Mabuti?
Nothing. Not in the
medical.
medical.
You're just about to repeat
As
this.
one of the...
It's terrible.
I know you think it's not quite right, but thank you for understanding. With luck, it won't come to it, I hope.
What happens if the population grows too much? Dude, they run out of resources and then they all die.
We try our best to avoid that through careful family planning. Rarely we run into situations where things do not go according to plan. And then we must adjust and make difficult decisions concerning our community and resources. We never do anything without careful consideration. But at the end of the day, we need to do what is best for the ship, so as not to put everyone in jeopardy.
You're the chief medical officer?
Indeed. There aren't many doctors on board. In addition to regular checkups, I perform surgeries, obstetrics, and other medical procedures. I also help train the next generation of doctors. After all, someone must. It's demanding work.
Are you the last doctor then? Alright.
Take care of yourself out there.
Where's Mabuki? Can I set the ship to self-destruct or what? It would be kind of dope if I could.
Who hurt you?
Whoa! Wait, you guys don't keep them on the ship, do you? I would hope you jettison them. Maybe use them as fertilizer?
There's so much to learn about now.
Oh! Ah, hello there.
Abe, what are you doing?
Oh, hi! Hello! You're the alien. The person that came from out there. In space. That we weren't expecting at all. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Can we start this over?
Sure. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I will be. It's just my nerves acting up. This has just gotten everyone so stressed, and since I'm here to help people deal with problems like that, well, it piles on me. Abe, I'm scared. Abe, what if we can't get down to the surface? Abe, what are we gonna do? And so on and so forth. I've never had to deal with so much anxiety before, and I'm a pretty anxious guy to begin with. Just ask my husband.
Ha! Oh wait, that would make sense because not everybody can have children, so being gay would be fine. Okay, let's move. Just move on.
Yeah. Calming down. Here we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm Abe Levitz. Abe Levitz. I'm the cabin manager here, so if there's anything you need during your stay, I'm happy to accommodate.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Please do, even if you just want to schmooze.
People really think I'm some sort of alien?
People didn't know what to think. Here we are, minding our own business out in deep space, all alone. Then we hear some sort of garbled transmissions on the radio, real screechy, real inhuman sounding stuff. Then you show up? People had all sorts of fakakta theories, aliens, time travelers, you name it. We watch a lot of old movies, so... Anyway, it spooked the bejesus out of us because we were expecting to find nobody.
What did you do? What do you do as a cabin manager?
Ah, glad you asked. I coordinate cabin maintenance, plan activities, even help settle domestic disputes. It's a demanding job, but in short, I'm here to keep people happy. I try to keep both the kids and adults entertained. Scavenger hunts, sing-alongs, fun little art projects, you name it. We also have regular media nights where a historian, Julia Yang, screens old movies, plays music, and exposes us to other Earth media.
So in Skyrim, you're able to marry basically anybody you want. Any companion you can have. Anybody you do quests for, like almost every NPC you could think of is marriable. There are so many marriable NPCs that you couldn't play the game long enough to marry them all. Fallout 4, they got a little more restrictive, which is the companions. And here, it's even more restrictive. I'm just sad because I'm married, Julia.
Did I say something wrong?
No, I'm talking to myself, Abe. You're fine.
Me? Hey, well, there's not much to say. I take care of people here. I live with my husband, Daisuke, no kids. We passed on having a surrogate so others could have larger families.
See?
Instead, I get to spend time with everyone and their families here. They call me their bubby because I'm like the grandmother they never had. I may have had something to do with that nickname.
That's adorable. Some of the words you're using, could you help me out?
Oh, you must mean the Yiddish. It's an old family tradition. The Levitts have been trying to keep it alive for hundreds of years now. See, we didn't think the language would survive if we didn't, so we charged ourselves with preserving it. It's a point of pride for our family, and something I'd like to pass on to others so they don't forget. Like my great-great-great-great-grandmother's latke recipe.
I love you, Abe.
See you later, I hope.
Me too. Lee!
Wow. Hi.
Lee, where are you? Also, a friend of mine said that aging changes when you're in space. So, maybe we could actually go on long-ass journeys in space. I know, we probably wouldn't live as long, but probably longer, like 150 years would not be improbable. I would think, at least.
Now
Man.
that we know what's out there, things are going to be...
Where is he? Is he beneath me? Oh, there's so many of them. Not too bad the kids can't be killed.
Perhaps there will be opportunities
There you
for
are.
me to see what wonders the universe holds. Your arrival has given me hope.
What do you do here?
I'm a doctor and a counselor. I assist my wife Lorelei in performing minor medical duties, but I also practice psychology and help maintain our crew's mental health.
And you were gonna die? That sucks. Why were you one of the ones to come greet me when I first arrived?
I know it must seem strange to you. I am not a captain, nor am I a security guard. But I was brought along for a very specific reason. The captain trusts me to de-escalate situations. Pardon me saying, but we did not know who you were or what your intents were. So, Captain Breckenridge wanted me to come along as a friendly face and keep the conversation amicable. I am glad that you were peaceful, and my role was as limited as it was. Thank you.
What was life like living on a colony ship for all these years?
Life on a colony ship has its ups and downs, as you can probably imagine. I tend to look on the bright side of things, however.
Fair.
To the best of our knowledge, we were on a critical mission, saving the human race from extinction. That notion was always with us, and it instilled a sense of pride and duty. Sure, the living quarters could be considered cramped, and we could go nowhere else. But we also had near endless time with friends and loved ones. I suppose as I get on in years, I have learned to appreciate that more than anything.
Your wife said you were volunteering for termination. Why?
Yes, our daughter is now pregnant with our second child, and the constant is at capacity. It is the duty of the old to make way for the young. It is how we have survived. There is a small chance that if we cannot resolve this issue with the settlement below in time, I may need to follow through and do what is right for all of us. I doubt it will come to that, because you have brought us hope. But nothing is guaranteed. I am at peace with that, as my parents were before me. Lorelei is, of course, not pleased. She can be a little stubborn. But, as she is also the one to carry out the procedure, it is understandable.
You seem very kind and generous. I'm glad your sacrifice is no longer necessary.
Thank you. It's the way I was raised to be. I make sacrifices so that others may live on. For example, there was an elderly couple on board. They had no children, and their family name was to die with them. I convinced Lorelei that we should take it on. My brother will continue our family legacy, but I will carry on the DeCostas. Be well on your journey.
My booty? Oh, that's what I'm gonna call him. My booty. Dude, all these guys are awesome except for the fucking captain. I'm gonna 86 her ass.
Okay, damn! Shit!
I mean, the planet's big enough they could take up peace, I guess. Oh wait, I want to talk to the security guy in charge.
I know Captain Breckenridge has essentially given you free rein to wander the ship, but security will still be watching you closely. I hope you understand, given we have so little experience with people from the outside. It pays to take security seriously, something I understand much better now than in my youth.
Alrighty then.
Mr. Pants didn't have a whole lot to say. Duly noted. It's a good thing you guys have a dock, otherwise we would just blow you out of the sky. Can I attack them?
Daddy, chill.
Okay, this planet is huge. Look at this. You guys can share. You better share.
Hello there.
Yo.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
I have a problem with the ship in orbit and I'm here to help.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
What's it like working here?
Oh my god, I don't care!
You're lucky I'm
Kicking
not
you
like
off.
the other board members, lazing about the beaches without a care in the universe.
I'm kicking you off this planet.
If it's not important, bring it up with Kiwi.
Are you the only... Oh, Kiwi, thank you. Are you the only 3 board members?
No, of course not. There's several more. We're just the ones who show up day to day. The others spend their time lazing on the beach or gallivanting off-world. Doesn't bother me, though. Less cooks in the kitchen means I get to make all the big decisions around here. Seems to be working out for us just fine.
What can you tell me about Paradiso?
We, the Paradiso Group, bought the rights to this planet years ago with the intent of turning it into the biggest and best resort in the universe. To that end, I'd say we've succeeded. As such, no other leisure enterprises may operate on the planet without renting land from us. But as you can see, none can afford such a deal.
I'm taking this planet from you. You operate this resort outside the settled systems, don't you?
Not quite. We just don't answer to the Freestar Collective or the United Colonies.
What? Really?
Things easier. We don't pay any taxes. We don't need to follow their laws. All the benefits, none of the drawbacks. And no one minds because half the politicians and other big shots love vacationing here. Works for everyone.
Oh, I am so kicking you off this planet. Hope that's an option.
Nope.
I understand you're the man I need to talk to about the strange ship in the orbit.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. Do you like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
It's despicable. You know it's not true.
Despicable? Hardly. Just a backup plan in case we can't get them to leave. But you're right. No one's going to buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team.
Agreed.
So, tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship? Besides scaring people away.
Exploit that. It's a generation, only the captain. The other people are really awesome. It's a generational ship full of colonists from Earth. Here, after a 200-year journey.
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work.
Nope.
Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
Thank you.
They could stay here. Temporarily. But it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
So they can live here, but they be indentured servants?
Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff.
Wait, why do I have to buy the grav drive?
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grave drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
Are you suggesting I should destroy the ship? I thought about it.
I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will.
Why can't we just let them... Why can't they just settle on the other side of the planet or something?
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they may come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
Human beings and you're worried about landscaping? That's absurd.
Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't.
I don't like you, Oliver.
We operate outside of the Free Star Zone, you see.
Which, that's a...
because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it. As I've mentioned, it could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently.
I've made up my mind.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
Yes. What can make a ship like that go away?
I have no idea, because I'm not suggesting anything of the sort. But it's a wonder that old ship made it all the way here in such a relatively short time. Must have really been pushing themselves. An engineer friend of mine told me once that the reactors on those old ships have a tendency to self-destruct if they overload. Of course, their engineers must have taken great care not to push it too far. Someone would likely have to override the safety systems.
Oh, the computer we saw.
But who would do such a thing?
What if, after all this, they continue to insist their claim to the planet predates yours?
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free Star Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
I'll buy the grav drive.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck. Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
Hope Tech needs...
I heard you're an expert with grav drives and other ship parts. I need to ask for a favor.
More than... Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
Oliver Campbell sent me. I'm here about a grav drive for an old colony ship.
Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours. It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work. You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
I tell you how many times I've had to make do with inelegant solutions to complex technical problems.
I'm in. I'm supposed to help you prep the ship for the grav drive.
What grav drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work?
Ready as I can be.
Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end.
Okay.
First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it!
Okay. Port to auxiliary. Right. Cool. Then, last but not least, decouple something. Decouple.
Looks like everything is good to go on both your end and mine. Can you go inform the captain while they're finishing the installation? Thanks.
Cap, it was either that or indentured servitude, by the way. Those were your options, and I didn't want you guys to be slaves for the rest of your lives, so... Are you serious?
2,000 years later.
Give my crew a chance at a new life. We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
The grav drive is installed. You should be all set to go now.
Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
No problem at all. Glad it worked out.
Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
The hell did you give me? Holy butt munch! Damn! Damn! That's an awesome reward, dude.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you.
I just saved your ass. Shut the fuck up. I just want to get off the ship. I don't got nothing to contribute to this little shindig. Alright, I'm out. Bye, guys. Then we have we have 3 things on Neon we can do. And then 1 on... Okay, let's just do all the things on Neon. The reason we shouldn't. Well, let's go meet the guy in jail. He's the first one that we saw coming into Neon, so let's go do that one first. I didn't know the side quest journey was going to continue on this one.
Keep moving.
No. Hey, wait. You were there? When those security assholes nabbed me. Please, have a heart. You need to help me.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Oh, God. I gotta admit, I'm freaking out here. I've lost my job. I've lost my creds, and if I don't square things with Yannick Legrand, I'll lose everything else. Everything. Yannick is expecting a package. A really not so legal package. If you deliver it to him, he'll know I'm loyal. Don't worry, Yannick's loaded. He'll take care of you.
Who's this Yannick character?
Oh, man. You must still got space dust between your ears. Yannick Legrand's got the best booze and refreshments outside of the Astral Lounge. Oh, and unlike Astral, it's priced for real people, not just corporate heels. And he's the maker of blends, so he's the man. In a kind of punch-your-face sort of way.
Why do you think you can trust me?
I, don't. But you are my last and, really, only chance.
Just tell me what I need to do.
You are a regular lifesaver. You're solid. My crate's on Block 02 in Ebside. My authentication code is Alpha 3 Kilo 4. Just tell the manager and she'll key you in. The package is there, everything accounted for. Just take that to Yannick and hopefully this damn nightmare will be over.
Okay.
Sleep crate. I have some sleep crate units available for rent, but...
I need access to Nasar Osmi Mandi sleep crate.
You have the proper authorization code, and I'll let you into any place you like. I might even throw in a thank you. You look like the type that might appreciate it.
So what that thank you is?
I got it. And... authentication is all green. Look for C153. Before you go, I'm going out on a limb here and assuming your account's more flush than my usual clientele. I've got some evicted crates set up to go to the dump. Might be full of weak old Kazambas, or it could have the original Miguel Rafael Bailamos. Only one way to find out.
Wasn't the original Bamos destroyed? Even the reprints are worth a fortune.
In art school, I heard a rumor that Rafael's son sold Bailamos to some UC magnate. The fire was a cover-up. Imagining a piece of Freestar history in some Deimos Corporation boardroom? Wars have started for less. Man, it's nice to talk about something real. You've made my day.
You should help.
You're welcome? That's what you say back, right?
Jumping in from where?
Paradiso. All this time we thought he was just being some miserable hermit on Aquila.
You think he finally regrets disappearing on you all those years ago?
No. I think he finally ran out of credits.
No wonder you're stocking up.
Heyo.
Ah, customer. Feel free to spend your credits. Or get the hell out. Your pick.
Yeah. Talk to you in the next episode, brah. See you warriors then! Woo!